the machine on and open the steam valve. Nothing will happen because the machine is cold. After about 5 to 7 minutes, you'll start hearing steam, which means the water inside has boiled. Switch the steam valve off, but be careful, don't over-tighten it. Now the machine will begin to build pressure. It takes a minute or two, depending on the model. When the dial reaches 1, it's ready. You put the filter in like this. Make sure the 2 lugs on the filter are lined up with the 2 gaps on the group. Put it in from the left and turn it firmly to the right. It should look like this. Now you need to run some hot water through the group to warm everything up. Make sure the flap in the bean hopper is open. Then add your beans. If the grinder isn't already set, push this button down. Turn the hopper all the way round to fine until it stops. Then bring it back a quarter turn. This gives you a basic setting. Switch the grinder on and grind enough coffee to fill the filter. Put the filter under the dispenser and pull the handle. This dispenses the coffee. Make sure you pull and release the handle so it snaps back, making sure all the coffee is released into the filter. This is the right amount of coffee. It should form a little mound. Then you tamp it down. Wipe off the excess coffee. The coffee should come up to a raised line just a few millimeters below the rim. Put the filter in the group. Run a test pour. If the coffee comes out too fast and looks weak, the grind is too coarse. Slightly adjust your grinder, turning it towards fine. Grind for about 5 seconds. This will get rid of the coffee on the old setting. Throw this grind away. Then grind fresh coffee for the next test pour. If hardly any water is coming out, the grind is too fine. This time turn your grinder towards coarse. Grind for about 5 seconds again to get rid of the coffee on the old setting. Do another test. It should look like this. A good espresso should take between 20 and 25 seconds. If you can see an indentation on the used coffee from the screw on the shower plate, and when you knock it out it comes out solid, then you've used the right amount of coffee in the filter. If not, you need to use more coffee next time. The dispenser has separate compartments. You can alter how many grams of ground coffee go into each compartment by turning this spigot inside the hopper. Pour the milk into a jug, about 1/3 full. Give the steamer 2 short blasts. This clears condensation from the nozzle before you start frothing. Make sure the nozzle is just below the surface of the milk and just off center. Tilt the jug. This creates a vortex, folding the milk in a figure of 8 in the jug. You need to listen out for a kind of slurping noise, like this. If you hear it, you're doing it right, because you're texturizing the milk. More slurps mean more froth. As the volume of milk grows, lower the nozzle into the body of the milk. You don't want to hear any more slurping. This is the noise you want to hear. Bring the milk up to temperature. When it gets too hot to hold, count to 3 and turn the steam off. Tapping the jug will burst larger bubbles in the milk. Wipe the nozzle each time you use it, and give it 2 bursts of steam again to clear any milk left inside. You could also use a milk thermometer. Swirling makes the milk even and silky. Hold the cup at an angle and pour.